Just good afternoon, everybody. I wanted to talk a little bit about the video that I'm really looking forward to doing tonight on a subject that I haven't had a chance to do a video yet, although I believe that I'm up to something like 1,400 videos. But as most of you will know, there's quite a mix of stuff there. In fact, interestingly, my very first YouTube video was actually demonstrating the Chevy OB40, which is a DMX light controller for disco lighting, because obviously I do discos. Then I started putting on music videos, and it was only after about a year, nearly a year of watching Ericose, that I finally got to go into his studio and start doing videos about making a murderer. And of course, got into all the other interesting cases over there. Michael Bell, Michael Funk, the staircase as well, obviously meeting David Rudolph. And it's grown and grown. I've added more music videos. I've also looked at, for example, the Luke Mitchell, Jody Jones case. And I've had various people on live chatting about music, quite a mix from accordionists to, New York jazz guitarist Woody Mann. And it's been absolutely brilliant to have all these interests on the one channel, rather than sort of segregate them. I always thought it would be a good idea if somebody popped onto the channel to watch something about the music, they might then pick up on the fact that there's videos there about Stephen Avery and Brendan Dassey. So I've never sort of compartmentalized them, although every now and again I've put them into little playlists. But it's just one big channel that covers everything. As I say, the one thing I am very passionate about, which you might have heard me talk about from time to time, but never actually had the chance to talk about, is my love of Speedway and the Berwick Bandits in particular. Although you'll have noticed some of you the videos I've posted on Facebook, etc. So let me just share a screen with you. Let me first of all show you, where did Speedway start? Well, funny enough, just literally, I think Mark said it's about 45 minutes away from where he lives, is Maitland Showground. And that's where Speedway first started, back in the early 1920s. Let's see if I can pop this picture up. There you go. Very early Speedway racing at the Maitland Showground. I quite like this picture as well of the riders up a bit closer. But and I've also got a thing that a link that I will pop into the description, which talks about the origins of the Speedway at Maitland Stadium, as I say, which is just north of where the Hod lives, and where myself, the dude, and stayed with Mark for a couple of days back in 2019. So I'm going to be having a chat with a commentator, a writer of Speedway, a supporter of the Bandits, and I believe Redcar and Speedway in general. Goes by the name of Mythman in the certainly in the Berwick program. He writes articles in the Berwick program and puts them on the Berwick Speedway website. And he's also got his own Facebook page, which I wanted to share with you so that you can go along and click on the like and subscribe. Let me do that now for you. As I say, I've got a link to the history of Speedway, and John S. Hoskins, I believe it was, that first started it off. But you'll get all the details there. I was thinking, of course, they do Speedway in America, one of the Berwick riders is American, Ricky Wells. But they don't do it in Wisconsin. No, they're into their stock car racing. But for UK listeners, they call it stock car racing because stock in America simply means standard cars. So originally it was just standard cars racing. Anyway, let's have a look at the Mythman's Facebook page, although his real name is James Black, and so it's JB Speedway Media. Here we go. Now, as I say, Speedway, very, very exciting. Let's just pop that there. And let's have a look at what we've got here. So this, as I say, I'll direct you to this page and you can have a look. The Dirt Extra is a look at things going on in the world of Berwick Speedway. As I say, there's his page in the Speedway, the Berwick Bandits Speedway program. There's an old pal of mine from my student days who commented on visiting recently Armadale, and well, Robbie is actually Aussie as well, so yes. But obviously there's the stadium, the Berwick Stadium, beautiful Shieldfield Park. It goes outside of the football pitch. It's the largest and fastest in the country. Now this, hopefully this isn't something that happens all the time at Speedway, but it does happen.
Retreat, if that's the case. And the start marshal moves away for the final time in this meeting, at least. In heat number 15, almost upon us.
Johnny Effridge making a fantastic start, but there Josh Pickering going straight for the dirt and getting fantastic drive. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, that's unbelievable.
Down in a heap, running out of room there, I believe, with the end of the airbag.
A real nasty spill for Josh there, which is such a shame.
Well, fortunately, Josh was okay to race the next day. He got up and walked away from it. So that's probably not how to tackle the very fast Berwick track. But on Saturday, we saw what will hopefully be the first of many of the rides that we're going to see from Chris Harris and the rest of the Berwick team. Yes, quite a view for James from the commentary gantry here. But let's look at this, because honestly, this is this.
Just trying to get them under orders, and 2 minutes just slowly burning away as the referee patiently waits for the riders.
Heat 13.
Riders just doing their last minute adjustments. Chris Harris eager off gate one to get on with the business. He's waiting on the men alongside him to settle down. The rev's about to go high. The green lights are about to go on. Sam Marshall walks away. Who's made the best start? Chris Harris, not quite getting there. But here's Ricky Wells on the outside. Is he going for the big blast? Troy Batchelor off the corner, nipping up the inside, and it's settling down for a 3-3. But here comes Scott Nichols.
Yep, throw a blanket all over all 4 rounds, absolutely nothing between them. Chris Harris' unbeaten run as it looks like it's about to come to an end. He finds himself in 3rd place behind his teammate Ricky Wells. It's Troy Batchelor out in front, Scott Nichols is at the back, Ricky Wells and Chris Bummer Harris queuing up in behind Troy Batchelor, but he's on that high wide line which does appear to be the fastest way round. And the band is settling in for the reading. Here
Chris Harris grabbing handfuls into the corner there, James.
Troy Batchelor a little bit out of shape in the corner of one wheel, and here comes Harris, slots into 2nd. One left to go.
Lord above, here comes Harris.
Bouncing off the fence. Here it comes. Here comes
One
Harris.
last time, he's going to do him. Chris Harris, what are you doing?
Here it comes.
Oh, fantastic Speedway there.
Absolute vintage Bummer Harris.
Chris Harris, Marges, no win, he is beat.
4 rides, 4 wins.
Fantabulous Speedway from Chris Harris there, James.
Ricky Wells comes through for 2nd. Troy Batchelor packing in on the run to the line. Desperately unlucky for Troy Batchelor. But a 5-1 to the Bandits, but what can you say?
You will go a long way to find a better race or a worse race, as the case may be. Oh my goodness, as I keep saying, James, it's becoming a new catchphrase. Chris Harris.
T-shirts and mugs available shortly. Absolutely.
Where did Chris Harris find that?
He was absolutely nowhere at one point or another in that race. Looked dead and buried. Absolutely fantastic stuff.
Let's not forget Ricky Wells there, putting in a monumental effort.
Vintage Bummer Harris. The Bandits in absolute.
Okay, so that's how you pass it, Eric. Not the Josh Pickering way, but as I say, thankfully he was okay to get back up and race again. But that was heat 13 at Berwick on Saturday. Chris Harris winning it. Ricky Wells, the American, was 2nd. Troy Batchelor eventually rolled over the line 3rd, and at the back, Troy Batchelor's Australian, and at the back was Scott Nichols, he of the bright shirts, when he does commentary for the Speedway Grand Prix. Anyway, I'm going to shut up, and we'll look forward to seeing you if you're able to make it. 3 o'clock Wisconsin time, 9 o'clock UK time this evening, and we'll have a chat with Mythman, and let's take it. We'll look forward to having a chat with James Black this evening. I think that's really all I wanted to say. Take care. We'll see you soon. Bye for now.